to decide. One will fall, but neither will.
Welcome, my hero superheroes. Today we're going to be watching my favorite movie. It's Sonic 3. It's the parody one. Y'all all know this. We all watched it. I watched it too. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of watch my own videos. So yes, I do watch my own views. But one thing I do gotta say, I am going to play this video and we're going to enjoy this wonderful song I have created. And I think it's been about 8 months. I'm not sure. But let's get into it. I am going to talk all the way through this, so bear with me. So we're going to turn it up a little bit because it's not copyright, because I own this song. It's from an AI called Donna. You can actually use it for like song AIs. Like, you know how you want a song and you want to make a good editing song, and you want to make like, let's say for example, let's say you want to make a montage. You want a montage, right? How about you go to Donna and you can make a 1 minute or 3 minute montage as much as you want. And you can make a random montage like in any situation. I use mine for like movies and shows or TV shows or something. But I don't own the TV shows, but I do own the song. This is not to make money for it. Just to let y'all guys know. I just do this just because I want to. Because I just like to enjoy a good fight. I like making my own fighting scenes happen. Like, for example, I'm actually going to do a Goku versus... I'm going to do a Goku and... I think a Goku versus Vegeta fight, I think. I'm going to have to find that somewhere. But once I do, I'm going to record that, and... Because that's what people actually do. If y'all never noticed, that they go and record the movie or the clip that they seen it from, and they use it and put it into a song. It's not to make money for it. It's actually a song they make. They get money for the song, don't get me wrong. The money, that's where the money comes in with the song you made. Now, if it's a parody, it shouldn't be, it's not your video, it's not your characters, but you're using your song. Now, Psycho CJ is not a character, it's just a song. So, no one in Sega has a character called Psycho CJ except C-Team. Go subscribe to them. They actually about to have a channel soon. But anyways, let's get started. Pretty cool. Shadow. Pretty sick. This is pretty good. I can't believe, dude, I did a good job. I deserve a pat on the back. Okay, Knuckles got crushed, and that is really painful. Okay, if you see that right there, that's who I got it from. Well, I didn't get it from them. I actually got it from Wadfix, but that right there, that was what I was trying to get away. I was trying to cover that part up because I didn't want that to be copyrighted, but screw it. It was kind of too late when it was all on there. I'm very skeptical with copyright stuff, and I don't want to get in trouble with that. I'm just doing it just to do it, just for fun. So that does pop up, just ignore it. It's from a wet network called, let's just say, Wadfix, and I pretty much watch their movies all the time. But I sometimes do a little slight clip of I never got a beginning clips. I get the middle clips and the end clips. This is actually not the whole movie. This movie is actually longer than this. This is not actually all it. This is actually longer. There's a whole thing that goes on. Sonic doesn't know where Shadow's at, actually, if we want to be honest. Technically, this movie is like almost 2 hours. I took all this and I only put one beginning. This whole thing is the end of it. This is a whole ending. Oh yeah, we're gonna go see Shadow too. Shadow and Sonic. Because I'm also thinking of doing a Shadow versus Sonic rap. Down below if y'all want to see that. I can try and make that.
Lonely hearts and empty dreams, that's where I reside. In the shadows plotting moves, there's nowhere to hide. In the darkness, there's no one in the light. I'm a psycho, yes, I stand alone. In a world of madness, I've made my throne.
I ended it like that too, guys, so I kind of did enjoy that part. This is how I ended it. What y'all think? Y'all think it's pretty sick? I kind of like this. And okay, we did have a little bit of confusion today, and everybody thinks this is Super Shadow, right? Okay, let's rewind for a second. We can't see that clearly. Okay, let's go real quick to Google, and we're going to show you the movie version. Let's go to that real quick, guys, before we end the video. And yes, I've been using the phone the whole time, and I do use the stick-up camera. So let's see. We are going straight to Google, but I am going to skip this part. Just go straight to it so we don't have to go through anything. Okay, guys, I looked up Super Shadow, alright? And this is what we see. Super Shadow is this, right? You see how blonde he is? And this is the Super Shadow right now. This does not look like, this doesn't look like Super Shadow. This is an Hyper Shadow, and this is how you can tell. Okay, Super Shadow is all of this. He's more blonde or yellow. If you look at this very closely, this is completely white. The only thing that is, there's no yellow, there's tan and white and red. That's all you see. Tan, white, and red. There's no yellow or gold in there, or blonde. So let's go to Hyper Shadow. We're going to look that up too. And as we're looking for Hyper Shadow, we see this, the first thing that pops up in the image. As you can see, there's a difference between Super Shadow and Hyper Shadow. Now this is the Hyper Shadow. This is actually very good, so listen up. This is Hyper Shadow, is all white and red, right? While this one's supposed to be all blonde and red. And that, I really don't know who that guy is. That looks like a fan-made character. That is supposed to be the opposite of Shadow. But when we look into the movie, we do not see that. Like, okay. We're going to screenshot this real quick, and we're going to show y'all the comparisons. And then we're going to type in Movie Shadow. That's what we're also going to type in. M-O-V. Movie Hyper Shadow. And we're going to grab that. Movie Hyper Shadow. And we go here. Go here. Get out here real quick. Movie. S-H-A. Movie Shadow Sonic. Oh. Movie Hyper Shadow. Alright, let's see. S-U-P-E-R. And if you see right here, people keep mistaken of him as the Super Shadow. And what I was getting is that I'm trying to get a really good view of what this is what he's supposed to be. This is what they thought he was supposed to be, but they did not think that clearly. So as I'm looking in Google, I'm actually looking into a lot of this. I do a lot of research, guys, and what I'm seeing is that he's not Super Shadow. It's nowhere near. And here we go. We got a clear shot of this. This is the clear shot we need. Hold on, guys. We gotta wait for it to load up. I got bad connection. So, look at the comparison of this. And now, I'm going to show a picture of this. And then we're going to show you what a super shadow will really look like in real life. This is the real super shadow, what it was supposed to look like. Now, you see, that wouldn't make sense. That would look ugly. That looks horrible. Whoever did that is an artist, actually. That's actually not horrible. It's actually good. Because this is actually Super Shadow. He would look like that in real life, actually. And if you want to look at it, this is not Super Shadow. This is a hyper version of him. Like, come on, man. Anybody could think of that. Super Shadow? That's not close. It's nowhere near. Okay. Now we're going to go to our research and combine the comparison. Now we're going to go to the final results. This is where I'm going to get to the final conclusion. Because people still don't get it, we're going to get to the last spot. This is a hyper shadow. Now, as I was showing y'all, a hyper shadow has a lot into it. This is the super shadow. But look really closely. Look at this right here. Like, hold on. Let's underline this real quick. Where's my paper? Okay. We're going to circle this right here. So we're going to keep that. And get a comparison of what we're looking at is Pizza Crew. Is pretty much another version. So now, tell me this. How is he not hyper shadow? Like, I actually been doing research and I know what a hyper shadow is. So we would got to hypersonic. The hypersonic probably gonna be shooting out rainbows, cause you gotta admit the original hypersonic had rainbow ability, unless we're using like the original characters, like the classic ones. If we were doing classic characters, we had to do their classic storyline. That would never make sense. So what I'm getting at is, guys, don't really believe this. This is not a super shadow. This is a hyper shadow. If it was a super shadow, why is it tan? Because that's a tan color. He's blonde or yellow or golden. One of the three out of the combinations. No way he is blonde to white head. And there's no way that's possible. So let's get this straight. This is a hyper shadow, really, and a super shadow has exact same features. This is all technically not even close to a super shadow. Unless we're looking at this right here, which this right here is gold. Could be. Could be. I don't know. But, like I said, it could be gold. I don't know. But I'm just saying, of my opinion, what I'm looking at is what I see. So, please don't believe this, guys. If y'all can help me out here in the comments, see if that is hyper shadow. I will go deeper with detail. And one, my biggest question is, why is he just not like a blonde? Like, why is he not like why is he tan and like little bit? I see a little gold. Don't get me a lie. I know y'all throwing this in the comments. There's a little gold in there. I'm like, yes, I do see that, but that doesn't count as a superpower. That's like me getting like one strain of hair and saying that, oh yeah, I'm a super Saiyan. Like, yeah, get one strain of blonde hair and call yourself a Super Saiyan. Doesn't work like that. Your whole hair will have to change colors for that to happen. But don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the movie, guys, but I do love the movie. I'm just getting out my honesty. They should have done it. If they want to do a super shadow, they should have done like at least blonde, because that would have made more sense. Not this. He would have been fully blonde. He's almost like Sonic. I'm just throwing ideas out there for y'all guys. So I'm not blaming the creators. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying that they could have just done blonde or golden or some kind of random color. This is not an actual color that he normally used. Because when I said Super Shadow, I'm like, that's Hyper Shadow. And then everybody said, that's Super Shadow. I'm like, how's that Super Shadow? Wait, so you're telling me this guy was just a random customization that doesn't make sense? That is not blonde at all, but completely almost a hyper version is a super. How did that make sense? So you're telling me Shadow became super? I don't believe it. I don't believe that. That's a Hyper Shadow. And I actually called it out in the scenes. I literally said it was a Hyper Shadow when I first saw the movie. Till I looked it up, how depressed I was. There were no Hyper Shadow that went against Sonic. It was a Super Shadow versus Super Sonic fight. But still in all, it was pretty bad. I was so depressed. I really thought I was going to see a Super Shadow because everybody was saying we might have a Super Shadow or Super Sonic. Or we might have a Hyper Shadow or a Hyper Sonic. I was actually excited to see a Hyper Shadow in real life. In the real life version. But when I saw this, I was very sad. And I'm a fan of Sonic. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fanboy. I'm a fan man of Sonic. I'm a huge fan. When it comes to their color, when they become a super, to me it actually matters. That matters to me, because because you can't just can't make a color white and call him a Super Shadow and put blonde in as a second form of a hyper. That never happened. It was always the exact same thing. So what I'm getting is that it's pretty hard to explain, but I do like the video, and I do love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie. It's awesome. I watched it like 10 times. If I would never loved it, I probably would never continued it. If I never loved the movie, actually, I would never made a song about this movie. So you kind of do get the gist. This is one thing I want to tell y'all guys. If I never loved the movie, I would never made a song for Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, and Sonic and Shadow. I just never did one for Eggman because I can't find one for Eggman. Tails, I can't do one for him either. But I thought it was pretty good. So comment down below if you want me to react with another video or another character. So yeah, comment down below if you want to see another one of this. And we'll see you guys next time. Later, my hero superheroes.
No turning back, but I am Psycho. They fight.